Carb Day, Legends Day, Race Day, all with chances for rain. But for now, conditions pretty quiet across central Indiana and over at IMS. Angela's tracking this. A bit of a break, I guess, tomorrow before driving rain arrives on Friday.
Driving rain. We think now it's kind of coming into agreement that driving rain looks to be later in the day and the steadiest for now south of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That's good.
Yes, but we get new information, new data every couple of hours. So be checking back with us over the next couple of days. Right now we're 55 to 60 degrees, still at 60 in Indianapolis, 55 Lafayette, 59 degrees in Bloomington. Rain, it was soggy today at times. What's left of it as expected, impacting the far southeastern part of the state. Grab the jacket for tomorrow morning. It'll be a cool start with temperatures near 50. We get close to 70 for a high tomorrow. Now, that Carb Day rain chance does come into play, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. I'm going to have an early look at the hour-by-hour timeline in just a few minutes.
All right, Angela, we'll see you in a little bit. And remember, you can find our live Doppler 13 radar. It is streaming 24/7, so that means you can check the forecast anytime. Just download our free streaming app. You can do it right now on your TV. 3 lucky race fans are the talk of Speedway tonight after IndyCar drivers pulled up to celebrate the winners of the Indy 500 porch party. Our Logan Gay stopped by the celebrations this evening, and she's in studio to tell us how this racing tradition is getting bigger and louder every year. Logan?
Well, Scott, we all know that during the month of May, the Indy 500 may be the main attraction, but the porch parties are where the celebration really begins. This year, 100 homeowners signed up to compete, and organizers say the tradition is growing far beyond Indiana, with fans decorating from California to Massachusetts.
But out of all those entries, 3 Speedway area homes came out on top. You can spot Michael and Jenny Yanowski's house from down the block. The couple moved to Speedway to be closer to the track, and racing has been part of their story from the start. Michael's great-grandfather worked the Indy 500 as a riding mechanic in the 1930s, and the couple even met through racing. They say every year the decorations get bigger, but they never expected to win first place.
This is the first year we entered the porch party, and we didn't know if we were really going to, because people like to go all out in Speedway, so I complained a little bit because we were doing so much, but it paid off in the end.
IndyCar driver Ryan Hunter-Reay stopped by to celebrate with them.
This is what Indy's about. You know, every year coming around, through Speedway and just seeing the different garages, patios, houses decorated. It's like Christmas in May. It's unreal.
Second place went to John Hancock, whose garage packed with racing memorabilia turned heads across the neighborhood. Hancock says the porch party tradition is something he and his friends look forward to every year. And a visit from driver Nolan Siegel made the win even better.
This is what we do every year. We love Speedway. We love our people. We love racing.
For something that I'm a part of to mean that much to the community is so special, and to come and see it firsthand here is, it just makes you realize kind of the bigger picture.
And while Daniel Smithberg finished third, he says he got the best prize, a visit from his favorite driver, 2-time Indy 500 winner Takuma Sato.
Absolutely great guy, and just love the way he drives, and no attack, no chance.
Sato says seeing this kind of support never gets old.
He has there is a no parking plate other than Sato, which is very cute.
And after this year's wins, all 3 homeowners say they're already planning to go even bigger next May.
Winners also get a signed bottle of milk, an appropriate prize for some of IndyCar's biggest fans.
Love that story, Logan. Thanks so much. So before the cars start turning laps around IMS, some larger, more embellished vehicles will make a loop around downtown Indianapolis. And tonight we're getting our first look at the floats in Saturday's 500 Festival Parade. This is the 70th anniversary of this event. You'll see some of the state's biggest names represented Saturday: Purdue University, Lucas Oil, Lilly, and of course, IMS. Plus, you'll see all the drivers. Now, if you can't make it downtown Saturday, make sure to tune into Channel 13. That way you can see it all live. The parade begins at Saturday at noon right here on Channel 13. We'll also rebroadcast the parade on the WTHR streaming app at 7 o'clock Saturday night. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. Tonight we're hearing from a man now named in a petition to recount the votes in the Republican primary race for Indiana's 23rd Senate District.
I said, I think that I voted Republican in the last 4 primaries. So I don't know what I crossed over to or from.
Christopher Wood told us he did not do anything wrong and voted for State Senator Spencer Deary because of Deary's stance on redistricting. Christopher Wood told us he did nothing wrong and voted for State Senator Spencer Deary because of Deary's stance on redistricting. Deary is currently leading by only 2 votes. The challenger, Paula Copenhaver, is calling for the recount. The Copenhaver team wants to question the people named in the petition about their voting history. 4 families are tonight suing a Brownsburg daycare where investigators say 8 children were abused. Attorneys say multiple people failed to protect the kids. The lawsuits seek monetary damages. Main Street University for Kids was shut down by the state of Indiana. 3 people were criminally charged. Tonight, a 16-year-old is charged connected to a series of break-ins at Indy businesses. Police say he's the only one under arrest, but several young people are still facing charges. Investigators say they used surveillance pictures and video to track down the suspects. Tonight, Joey Chestnut is pleading guilty to 2 counts of battery in Hamilton County. Court documents say someone recognized the competitive eater at a bar in Westfield. They say when the man went to shake Chestnut's hand, Chestnut slapped him. Joey Chestnut will be on probation through the next Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, which is on the 4th of July. The Department of Veterans Affairs just announced the VA Medical Center here in Indianapolis is getting infrastructure upgrades. The money will be used to repair roofs and make other improvements. Funding will come later this year. This is all part of the $4.8 billion going to VAs across the country. Remember, you can find all of the latest local stories streaming anytime. Just scan this QR code. Right now, the water levels at Lake Monroe near Bloomington are more than 10 feet higher than normal. All the recent rain causing problems for parking lots, piers, and beaches. So that's why they will be closed for the upcoming Memorial Day weekend. Jill Vance is with Indiana DNR. She told us that you should be prepared to find a different route if you also find high water on nearby roads. Now, it won't be surprising if you do because there is more rain on the way.
We are expecting roughly another 7 to 9 inches of rise between now and Friday from the rain that has already fallen. And then, of course, as you can see, it's raining right now.
Some people like going out in the rain, think it's fun because there's no one out there right now. So you have the lake to yourself if you don't mind getting a little wet.
That's Chris Herrera from Lake Monroe Boat Rental, a shop that is open, rain or shine. Even though the beaches are closed right now, boat ramps and the water itself are also open for the upcoming holiday. DNR officers tell us it is safe to boat in the high water since there is no current. Just be careful and watch out for debris. Well, tonight, family and friends gathered to remember a man who died on the water at Eagle Creek Reservoir. 41-year-old Frederick Holmes passed away last month. Emergency responders got the call from witnesses who reported seeing a man go underwater. Conservation officers tell us that Holmes was trying to retrieve someone's fishing boat that drifted away. His loved ones told us that's exactly who he was, a generous guy. They say he even founded a program aimed at helping people experiencing homelessness. So we talked to one of his friends today who says it was meaningful to see so many people show up to support Holmes' family.
He's going to be missed, I know that for a fact. He's a real good guy, him and her. I just hope that the Lord be with her and hold her up by troubled times.
His wife Holly told 13 News she plans to continue her husband's outreach, hoping that will be his legacy.